Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined running on Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to Al Balad, village of the desert dwellers. Travelers are always welcome here. Please feel free to stay for as long as you like. Until you annoy us. Then GTFO. If you wish to purchase something, you must go to the stall at the front. I was once a shopkeeper myself, of course, though that was many moons ago, before I fell out of love with the trade. Now I simply rent the stall out in front to traveling merchants. I'm earning money even when I am asleep. Rather clever, no? Okay. It turns too much. I feel dizzy.
Huh?
My great-grandfather told me this. He said that the great twirling machine used to be a much higher up. I do not see how this is even possible. Oh, wow, jeez. Hey, wait. Oh, you're the guy that's the same. Okay.
Oh.
This fine building is the home of our village elder. It's considered polite for travelers such as yourselves to pay your respects within. The eldest children are a source of great consternation to everyone in the village. The three eldest boys are hopeless, while the youngest appears content to simply drift through life. They are giving their father a most terrible headache, I am sure. It's nice and cool in this area. Perhaps it is due to the presence of the well. Whatever the reason, I suddenly feel the urge to gossip. Have you heard any interesting tidbits, I wonder? No, I'm a stranger. What the heck? Where have those foolish boys gone now? They're all so slow, but so very fast when it comes to avoiding work. They will have the scolding of a lifetime when I find them.
Huh?
What do you want? This is a private residence. You have no business here. It's not an inn or a tavern or any such place. Please leave. Let's check to see if there's something I could acquire.
Oh.
Ah, travelers, yes. The elder is in this room. If you wish to be so good as to brush the sand off your clothes before entering. Why is there really a lot of those? We desert dwellers always welcome visitors. We hope you have a most restful time here. Though I fear my sons may not allow that to happen. Ah, ignore me. My family is none of your concern. Okay. The elder's sons are arguing upstairs. I do not know why they argue. After all, they have so much in common. The same ugly faces, the same empty heads. Harsh. Those three boys appear to find a new reason to argue every single day. I dread to think that will be what will become of the village when the current elder is forced to decide on a successor. I must confess, working here can be something of a nightmare. Three boys will fly into a fierce argument if their food is not served at the exact same time, or even if it is not arranged in exactly the same way on the plate. I shudder to think that one of them will become the next elder.
Well.
The three older sons are triplets. I suppose therefore it is only natural that they should compete with one another. And then there's the older brother. He is a great deal younger. Oh, and then there's the other brother. He's a great deal younger. He spends very little time at home with his family. There is something unapproachable about him. Unlike me, I'm so friendly. He's walking in here busting every single pot I see. In a friendly way.
Well, well.
This room belongs to the three very stupid. You mean the three elders? The elders' eldest sons. The younger brother cannot stand to be in the same room as them. That being the case, he sleeps in an old hut behind the mansion. Oh, but you already look so young, madame. You don't require any makeup. Ho 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 ho. Why does she want the makeup for herself? Why? I clearly have the finest appearance. That much is undeniable. Your faces are exactly the same. This is a shame considering how painfully ugly they are. You two are simply clueless. I am clearly the most handsome. There can be no questions. But I could not tell you who is the second least ugly. To me, your faces are like two identical camels' rumps. How can you not appreciate the fineness of my appearance? Truly, there is no hope for you. You two form an identical pair. When you look at each other, it is as if you are looking at a mirror. Whereas my face breaks the mirror. And the mold. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay, seems like I'm getting nothing out of here. Ah, visitors, welcome. Wait, can it be? Yes, it must be. It's just as the legends describe. Your appearance, your faces. I have been waiting for you. Every desert dweller has been waiting for you. Let's go and inform the queen. Please wait here a short while. I shall return immediately. Honored saviors of the sands, we have waited a long time for this day. We knew that you would come, that your wanderings across the vast reaches of time would eventually bring you here again. There's not a single desert dweller who has not dreamed of your coming. Now, please follow me. On behalf of Her August Majesty Queen Neferta, allow me to welcome you back to our desert realm.
Yes.
We have eagerly awaited this day, the day when the saviors of the sands would visit us once more from across the great reaches of time. You saved the desert. You saved our queen. You saved our people. You shall be made to feel very welcome during your time here. You shall want for nothing. Such is the stipulations laid down in the last will and testament of King Hadid. And such are the wishes of all people of the kingdom. We owe you a greater debt than words can express. Saviors of the sands, welcome. Silence, please. Her Majesty wishes to impart a message of her own. Queen Neferta thanks you for making the long and arduous journey to visit us here. And she thanks you also for the great service you did our people so many moons ago. We owe you our very existence. Silence, please. Our present state of prosperity and happiness, indeed the very fact that we are able to live a life of peace here in the desert, are all direct consequences of your actions. Queen Neferta offers thanks not only from herself and her present subjects, but from all those of the royal line and all who have ever called these sands home. On behalf of all the generations that have been, and all those still come once again, we say thank you. You are our honored guest. We ask that you make yourselves entirely at home. Tonight there will be a feast to celebrate your return. The entire kingdom will participate. We hope you will enjoy this humble celebration of your deeds. Please treat the temple palace as you would your own home. Your comfort is our utmost priority. Oh, no silence? What? The banquet lasts until the early hours of the morning, and features all kinds of exotic and delicious food and drink. The entire kingdom seems genuinely overjoyed that meowmurai and friends have come to visit. After eating and drinking their fill, the party spends the rest of the evening singing, dancing, and thoroughly enjoying themselves. Then morning comes. It seems you have slept well. This is good. You must have been tired indeed after last night's festivities.
Sorry.
Now, before you embark on your journey, there is something I wish to discuss with you. Thanks to your actions, the world is slowly being restored to its former glory, having been torn asunder by the Demon King. Alas, too much time has elapsed. Connections to the world that once existed have been lost. In order to restore them, we desert dwellers must join forces with those from other kingdoms. It is the only way. We would ask you, therefore, to take this letter to the King of Estard. Meowmurai sees a letter of enmity. Only by connecting the world can we restore hope to its people. We must believe this, even in such a dark time. We desert dwellers owe you everything. The Queen would like you to know that we will never forget this. If you are ever in need of assistance or support of any kind, we will always be happy to help you. Perhaps in this way we may at least be able to repay you a small part of the great debt of gratitude we owe you. That is Her Majesty's sincere hope. Please remember, you are all most welcome to return to the desert anytime you wish. We will always be more than happy to see you. By the sands, it's the Saviors. What an honor it is to meet you. This is where the Queen's garments are stored. It is also where Her Majesty comes to change outfits, with our assistance, of course. Oh my, the Saviors in our lowly kitchens of all places. All the Queen's meals are prepared by spirit maidens such as myself. That is the custom of the desert. And a good thing, too. It is my firm belief that the humbler the cook, the finer the cooking. It's probably true. Tee, finally, that was exactly the kind of welcome I've been waiting for. Now we'd better deliver that letter to King Donald. Look at this place all fixed up.
Yes.
I've been told that not all the items in the storeroom are treasures, though the contents of each chest remains a mystery to me, of course.
Yes.
This is the shrine's storeroom. Some of the items stored here are too sacred to be kept in any other place. Too sacred to be shared, too, I guess. fragments.
Hey!
Better not have lost that letter the queen gave you, meowmurai. If King Donald doesn't get it, you'll never be trusted as an envoy again. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Those are horses. Wonderful if we'll get a reward for delivering this letter all the way from the desert. Come on, King Donald. It's the least you could do. Oh, these additional conversations, they're just like nothing. No real point to having them. It's not like Star Ocean where they kind of give you some character development.
Oh!
Ah, meowmurai, welcome back. How goes it out there? Any new developments I should be aware of? Give the letter of amity to King Donald? Yeah. Meowmurai gives a letter of amity to King Donald.
Really?
What's this? A letter from the Queen of a recently restored desert kingdom? I suppose I'd better read it. Yes, Her Majesty makes a good point. The fact that islands are being restored means that something must have caused them to vanish in the first place. But still, I never thought it could be all the work of the Demon King. This evil is clearly beyond our comprehension. Well, anyway, the Queen's intent is clear. I agree with her. The only way to ensure peace in our kingdoms is to work together. I will henceforth send envoys to all of the lands that have been restored, beginning with our new friends in the desert. Thank you for bringing this to me, meowmurai. I'd like to give you a little something for your trouble. Mighty armlet? I shall also be sure to inform you of any new information we glean on our expeditions. In fact, you may be interested to learn that some of the nomadic tribes have been observed making camp on an island to the northwest. I can't help but wonder if they may be in some way related to Kiefer's own tribe, the Roamers. Perhaps you would be interested in paying them a visit should the opportunity arise. In any case, I pray that you and your companions shall remain safe on your travels, meowmurai.
Hey!
The island where the Roamers are camped should be northwest. Let's get going. Yeah, they're mainly like story reminders. Like in case you forget or something, which is good for me, but every time I click on them when I'm actually lost or forget something, then they say something that doesn't matter.
day's work.
When is the ritual going to end? Aishi has promised to teach me to wield a sword. Please hurry up and finish. Aishi's dancing lacks a certain vigor today. The thought of the ritual does not seem to enthuse her. I'm sure that she has a lot on her mind, but she's making it difficult for Rambara and the others as well. Every generation of roamers has appointed a guardian to watch over the clan. The role is currently being shared between 3 siblings. They are not yet indomitable, and the indomitable force we might have hoped for, even when all 3 are together, but they certainly have potential. Our ancestors, the roamers of ancient times, sealed the Almighty away in an altar so as to protect him from the Demon King. A later generation attempted to restore him, but their efforts were in vain. The time was not yet right. Now that the world is at peace, however, perhaps it is our turn to fulfill the destiny passed down by our ancestors. We roamers are a nomadic people. We have no home to call our own. This does not trouble me personally, but I know there are some in the clan who long to settle. Oh, you're playing in the 3DS one. Yeah, you know, First Descendant can also take some time. Dragon Quest VIII. Yeah, I like Dragon Quest VIII quite a bit. I think I played it on this channel. I don't remember. It's been a while. Hey, it's good to have choices, though. We've been doing our best to locate a sufficiently talented Torban player. Alas, it appears the legendary musician we seek is nowhere to be found. This takes me back. Turns out when I was right, the roamers are the nomadic tribe King Donald was talking about. Come on, meowmurai, let's introduce ourselves.
Well.
I think I played Dragon Quest VIII on one of the PlayStations, though. PlayStation 4, maybe? Something like that. I don't think I played the 3DS one. You're travelers, yes? It is a pleasure to meet fellow nomads. Though I'm not sure we will be able to call ourselves that if we do not move camp soon. I'm beginning to miss the thrill of the road. Yeah, did you farm Ultimate Luna? How'd that quest go? Sometimes the parts never appear. Takes you a while, right? How long is Rambara planning to keep us camped here? We have not found the lake, which is said to contain the altar. Waiting here will not change that fact. You agree with me in this regard? No? You do not? Does this mean that you believe the altar of the Almighty is to be found in these parts? I don't understand how you can have so much faith in its existence. And even if we do find it, there's no reason to believe we will actually be able to restore the Almighty. I mean, it's one thing to get Ultimate Luna, then you have to farm for the for Transcendent mods, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, at least it's all free, right? Could be worse. You could actually have to pay for all these things. Gosh, Jose, we don't get many of you visiting. Ordinarily, we would go out of our way to give you a warm welcome. But we are right in the middle of one of our most important rituals at the moment. Would you mind waiting a short while? Why not introduce yourselves to some of our brothers and sisters? The time will pass swiftly enough, I'm sure. Yeah, I think it's a Battlefield artist that you want. I'll have to double check. Because the one where you shoot the turrets real fast, that's her best mod. The other one where I'm shooting the launcher weapon, that's just a support role. So you don't do as much damage. I think it's Battlefield Concert. Yeah, Battlefield Concert's the one you want. Yeah, the Battle Pass is pretty reasonable, and you get a unique weapon, and you get a bunch of stuff with it, and it's really easy to max out the Battle Pass, especially if you're playing all the time. So I think it's a pretty reasonable amount to spend. You don't have to go crazy like me and buy all the costumes. That's quite a lot. And the costumes have gotten a little bit more expensive lately, but they're also putting like more work into them, so it kind of evens out, I guess. Gah, it's the day of the ritual, but the atmosphere is dull as ditch water. Aishi's lack of enthusiasm for dancing without her blessed Torbjorn player is not helping matters at all. But does this legendary player even exist? The question has to be asked. Ordinarily, we would go out of our way to give you a warm welcome, but we are right in the middle of one of our most important rituals. Do you mind waiting a short while? Oh, okay. Well, that's the only way to talk to. Yeah, when I first played TFD, I thought you had to buy characters, you know? I mean, like every other game in the world. But, no, you can just earn them. I think I've bought, like, 2 characters in total. Well, for the most part, you know, I just grind away and gather the parts. Wait the 20 hours to get the character. It's worse in other games. I think you have to wait like 72 hours if you're playing, what is it? Warframe, if I remember right. It's more than a day. And then Destiny doesn't really have that much free content. You have to pay for almost everything. We Romans treat our dancers, our chosen ones, with great respect. Aishi will be the 10th to have this honor. Oh, Valby? Valby's very strong. Yeah, I mean, you can easily clear rooms with Valby. It takes a little getting used to, because doing the right things in the right order, you know, that can be it can take some practice. But yeah, I mean, the developers consider the game a hack and slash, right? We would like maybe call it like a run and gun, or a looter shooter. but yeah, the point of the game is that it's supposed to be like a Diablo and a Monster Hunter. I mean, that's the kind of feeling they're trying to give you, versus something like you know, The Division or Rainbow Six or something like that, you know, where it's more shooter than looter. So yeah, it's fun times. It's a pretty well designed game. There's a little bit of grind, but it's not bad. And you know, it's free. So even if there is a little grind, it's not like you paid for anything. You just, you know, gotta spend a little time with it, that's all. Not all are created equal, of course. Word has it that Lala, the second of the dancers, was truly special. Hopes are high that our Aishi will be able to follow in her footsteps. Yeah, I mean, I consider the grind fun, but I also, you know, I play like an hour, maybe 2 a day. There's some people who, you know, who will no-life the game and, you know, they play like 5 or 6 or 8 hours or whatever, and then they feel like there's not enough content. I was like, oh yeah, if you play a game 8 hours a day, every game has no content. There's not a game out there that has enough content for somebody that plays 8 hours a day. We Roamers set out on our journey many centuries ago and have remained on the move ever since. During the Demon King's reign of terror, we had to remain mobile in order to escape his clutches. Now that he is no more, the purpose of our journey is to seek out the altar in which it is said that the Almighty is sealed away. Yeah, even if it was a little bit of money, I think, you know, the gameplay and the loop and the graphics, all the character designs, I do feel that it's worth it. But you don't have to pay for anything if you don't want. And like, unlike a lot of other free-to-play games, you're not like bombarded with advertisements on the screen, like any Phantasy Star 2 players constantly seeing ads everywhere. You know, it's not necessarily nagging you to buy a bunch of stuff either. So, I mean, as I said, it's pretty well balanced.
Oh?
I'm afraid that the ritual is not over yet. You will have to wait. Oh, it's just like the first time we came here. It sounds as though they have finished, but why so much earlier then?
Oh.
Aishi, wait! The ritual is not yet completed. Has not been completed. Oh, okay. She's out of here. What just happened? Rambaro? Oh, she's gonna be our other party member. Finally. Ah, you are guests, yes? I apologize for the difficult scene you had to witness. We roamers are a nomadic people, committed to continue our journey until the Almighty is restored. Aishi, the young woman who departed my tent in such a hurry, is our finest dancer, but she can also be difficult. She insists that the Torben of Truth must be played by one particular player, and insists further that she go and search for him. Alas, it is by no means certain that such a player even exists. Anyway, you need not worry on her behalf. She has no doubt gone to the Cape of the West. She will return to us when she is ready. So, that woman who ran off is the roamer's latest dancer, is she? She seems like a live one. How about we go and have a word with her, meowmurai? There's a few things I'd like to ask her. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I'll go to another TFD content creator. Let me tell you, man, other creators, like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like they appreciate the game. Or have, like, played other games that are in the same genre, the looter shooter genre. Because if you played, like, the competition, you know, Warframe and Division, or not Division, Warframe and Destiny 2, I mean, there's a lot to offer. I mean, Warframe's like 10 years old, so it has more, you know, more content, technically, but it's 10 years old. TFD is 2 years old. And Destiny is 6 years old, I think? 6 or 7, something like that. But I don't even think it has as much content as TFD. I don't know, it's been a while since I played it, and I guess they released some new content, but you had to pay $40 for that content. It's like, we should go and talk to this Aisha person. Aisha? Oh, Ron Barrow said she'd be on the cliff to the west. You know, people like me, you know, low budget gaming, ornery biscuit, we all love the game. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same way about a new player going into Warframe. Because, like I said, it's a 10-year-old game, and it sort of looks and plays like a 10-year-old game. You know? I don't know if I like the art either. The art's unusual or unique. It's probably the nicest way to say it.
Who's there? Oh. You were at the encampment. I had a feeling someone had followed me. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Aisha. I am a roamer. I take it you have some business with me.
Aisha, I would have never guessed that's how you pronounced it. Yeah.
Then it seems Rombaro has told you what happened. I suppose perhaps I did overreact. I do understand how dearly my fellow roamers wish to perform the ritual and restore the Almighty. But the time is not yet upon us. The ritual cannot take place without someone to play the sacred turban.
Yeah, I do feel Warframe is like it's weird how big the character is on the screen. Like it takes up like a good chunk of the screen. You know, the mobility is okay, but it does feel kind of like feels like a little sluggish. I don't know how to describe it. TFT is a very like fast action game. Oh yeah, Toriyama. I mean, dude was legendary. I don't know who could really replace him. I mean, he's gone now, so somebody else. I guess a lot of people feel that the fairy tale manga artist is kind of close. I think that artist also worked with Toriyama at some point, or at least worked for his company before he did his own thing. I think that's the story. I don't know. I have to look that up.
Someone who will do it justice. Someone who will give it their all, as I do. Our clan cannot achieve what it desires without such a player. But Rombaro refuses to understand.
I think the thing about this version 2, when they decided to do the reimagined DQ7, is that these characters, while they may not be like really flashy compared to Dragon Quest 12, I think they look exactly like Toriyama's art. I mean, right down to the T. I mean, they're really honoring his look by making the game look like this.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, there have been a couple Gilby associated games, which are also good, but Dragon Quest is, I said, it's a timeless game. It'll be around forever.
I have an idea. Could you meet me in Rombaro's tent? I will explain everything there. Thank you, and see you soon.
What? We're going to traipse all the way back to Rombaro's tent? Wrong tent, of course. Looks different from this angle.
And nothing I say will dissuade you from embarking on this search, dear Aisha?
Why do you wish to dissuade me? We have not located the altar of the Almighty. We have no need for a dancer as yet. Why not seek out the one worthy of the Turban of Truth while we have time?
But Aisha, Florin's bloodline may have dwindled and died centuries ago. We have certainly not seen any signs to the contrary, despite all our searching.
That means nothing. I have faith. We have the Turban of Truth because we are meant to find the one worthy of playing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think like the designers of Ghost in the Shell, I think he'd be like a worthy candidate. Although that art style is very different, right? I mean, I think that's why I mentioned Fairy Tale or man, my mind is blank today.
And besides, you need not worry about me traveling alone. These Gajos and I, we will search together.
What? But you know nothing about them.
Well, perhaps, but I feel we have an understanding. You agree, yes? You will assist me in my search for the one worthy of the Turban of Truth?
Yep.
You see, Rombaro? I will be well looked after.
I do not doubt that you will, but
The moment you locate the altar, I will come right home. At least give me until then.
You can play 1 through 8. Oh man, playing 1, 2, and 3, unless you're playing like the new remakes. I mean, it's a rough journey to play 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, the 3DS version, right. Yeah, like I did go back and try to play OG Dragon Quest 1. And let me tell you, I ran out of patience. I forgot how much there's not like a lot of dialogue or story in that game. It's an old game, right? I mean, the old game back then, leveling your character was the gameplay. It wasn't about a story. So yeah, when they did the remakes, I was happy to see that. Or the 2D HD versions.
How do you expect me to ever regain my enthusiasm for the dance if you do not at least let me try to seek him out?
So anything past 5, I think a modern audience could still play. But 1 through 4, especially 4, the Famicom version of 4 or the NES version of 4 is a real slog. Oh, playing Like a Dragon got you to play them? Nice.
very well, Aisha, if you insist.
I love that game.
But I shall only allow it if you prove yourself worthy.
I don't love the sequel as much, but I do like the original Yakuza Like a Dragon. The first Ichiban adventure.
Jovan, Leonor, Evalio, a word if you will. As you know, Aisha, these 3 siblings act as our guardians. You are to take them on and defeat them.
Yeah, Infinite Wealth is a little rough. The Pirate Yakuza game is a little bit better, but I did after a while kind of lose interest. I'm sure I'll go back to it at some point in time.
Take us on. What do you mean, Rombaro?
I will explain everything later. For now, please do as you are told.
Yeah.
And do not hold back.
I did have to force my way through Infinite Wealth, and I didn't do anywhere near the number of minigames as I did Like a Dragon. I think I played a lot of Like a Dragon. But I did eventually get to the end of Infinite Wealth. We'll see what happens for Ichiban's 3rd adventure.
As for you, Aisha, your task is clear. Prove to me that you have the strength to overcome our finest warriors. If such a task is beyond you, there is no question of you setting out on your journey. Kajo, you are to fight alongside Aisha, for you must also prove that you are worthy of having our beloved dancer's life in your hands.
As if we haven't got enough going on already. Now he's supposed to fight against these goons?
Yeah, I mean...
Give me strength!
Yakuza is basically like a spiritual successor to Shenmue, so it does make sense that they share a lot of DNA. And yeah, having although you will get sick eventually of of the towns in the Yakuza series. That's why it was kind of nice to go to Hawaii, but at the same time, it's like it is a new location, but not too much different.
You can yield at any time, you know. After all, our victory is assured.
Oh well, I'll never hate Kamurocho. No matter how many times we go back.
What? idiot stand a fighting chance. You know what? I suddenly feel up for watching a scrap. Have at it.
Good. But the evening grows late. We had better wait until tomorrow. I am afraid we cannot offer much in the way of hospitality, but you should at least be able to enjoy a good night's sleep.
Yeah, it's all those interesting characters that I love about Yakuza. And so I felt Infinite Wealth was like, it didn't seem like the stakes were high enough, and the personal drama wasn't high enough. Whereas Like a Dragon, I mean, there are a lot of really good moments in that game. There's a strange noise coming from outside the tent. Yeah, I didn't feel Infinite Wealth had as many of those. Our hero's getting excited.
Oh. You caught me. I could not sleep, you see.
Like Dragon Gaiden? I liked it too. It was a heartbreaking ending.
And since we are now both awake, there is in fact something I wish to tell you.
Not as heartbreaking as Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0 is probably like the biggest series of gut punches in any of the games. I mean, in a good way, right?
I'm truly sorry about today. I did not mean to cause you any trouble. And I appreciate that I did not give you much choice. But I was desperate. I simply must leave this encampment. We roamers have been burdened with the duty of restoring the Almighty since time immemorial.
Yeah, Yakuza 0 is definitely, like, story-wise, it's my favorite. I mean, like, gameplay-wise, you know, Yakuza 6 is probably my favorite of the Kiryu series, but as far as, like, true heartbreaking stories, Yakuza 0, I don't know if they'll repeat that. I probably don't want them to. My heart can only take so much, you know?
All my ancestors, all my family, they have given their lives to this cause. But I am different. I refuse to live that life, struggling under a burden that will never be lifted. That is why I want to leave. If I can but find the Torban player of legend and restore the Almighty, well, then I would be free. Free from my duty. Free to find my own path in life. To find my own purpose. Something only I can do. I am not the only one who feels this way, I'm sure. Everyone wishes to live as they desire, do they not?
I'm hoping they decide to remake the Yakuza zombie game. I think that's the only other one that they haven't looked into, because I think it's stuck on like the PlayStation 2. And sure, it's not a mainline game or anything, but it would be fun to play.
I said far more than I intended. But you are easy to talk to. You feel like an old friend. Thank you for listening. But perhaps we should now get some rest. Tomorrow is a big day after all. Oh, but I have not yet learned your name. Would you mind telling me?
Gone all this time and haven't introduced ourselves.
I see. That is a fine name. Well then, until tomorrow.
Meowmurai sees Aisha off, then returns to his own tent, where he soon falls asleep. Then morning comes.
Ah, there you are. Good, good. We have all been waiting for you. Now then. Is everyone ready? The showdown pitting Aisha and her Gajo friend against our guardians is about to begin.
Yeah, but trying to find a good way to play Enzo. I mean, I think that's what we'll experiment with tonight. Oh boy, he's a rough character. There are times where he can completely decimate all his enemies, and there are times when they just completely spank him. So I'm gonna have to really figure out what the best way to build him is going to be for me.
You are all here to serve as witnesses to the battle, and to its outcome. It shall take place to the west of here, on the hilltop overlooking the sea. Come everyone, we depart without delay. We shall go on ahead. Make your final preparations, and join us when you are ready.
You remember what I told you last night, yes? I meant every word. I simply must succeed. Please, do not let me down.
Last night? What's she talking about? Did something happen?
Nah, nothing happened. Don't worry.
Oh, I see. Keeping secrets again, are we? Honestly, I thought you'd grown out of that nonsense. Well, never mind that now. You've got a battle to be getting ready for.
Where's the... I guess it doesn't matter. Sounds like you'll be fighting on the cliff to the west, where we spoke to Aisha that time. Oh, that's over here then, I think. Ah, good. You are here. And you are ready to begin? Sure.
Very well. Aisha and the Gajo, prepare to face our three guardians. The outcome of this battle shall determine our future. Give no quarter, and do not hold back.
We are the guardians of the Romas. We shall defend the honor of the clan to the last. In the name of the Earth Spirit, we accept this challenge with zeal, relish, and courage!
And pickles.
Leonor,
Maybe some mustard.
Evalio, it is time.
All right. Let us give this our all.
Oh, it's just two of us. Oh, I didn't realize our other party members weren't joining us. Hey, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't want lightning? I guess I'll do it. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Excellent.
Stop! I have seen enough. Aisha, you and your Gadjo friend have shown us that you are strong and capable. I will honor my promise. You may make your journey.
Thank you, Rambaro. And please, forgive me.
Nonsense, my girl. I know how strongly your sense of duty burns. I know that you will not forsake us. That is why I believe in you. That is why I am going to entrust this to you.
Rambaro,
This, the most sacred of all Torbans, once resided in the very altar where the Almighty sleeps. It shall be used to restore him. If any descendants of the legendary player still exist, this is the instrument that they will be required to play. Should you meet a worthy-seeming player, you must see that they prove themselves upon it.
Thank you, Rambaro. I will treat it with the utmost care. And I will find the one who shall play it. I will bring him to you. This much, I promise. Thank you for fighting alongside me. We have taken an important step towards fulfilling our destiny. This stone marks my parents' last resting place. I come here to pray for them and for my ancestors. And this is the sword of the Roamers. It has been passed down from guardian to guardian throughout the generations. Do you see the engraving on the blade? This is the Guardian's crest. They say this sword was once wielded by the prince of a faraway kingdom.
Oh, yes, we know that man.
Who fell in love with the clan's dancer and decided to live with the Roamers, acting as their guardian. He later became our leader, or so they say. The sword is one of our greatest treasures, kept safe for all these years. But I intend to take it with me when I leave. I doubt anyone will object, given the significance of my journey. They say this treasure chest was also left behind by that legendary guardian. Alas, I do not know how to open it. Perhaps you could help? I thought you may have learned a trick or two on your travels. It opened. But how did you... No, never mind. We must look inside. Seeds. Is that a ring? It is very beautiful. It glows like the sun itself. You should take these. After all, you are the one who opened the chest.
Oh, the sunstone. All the way from the beginning of the game.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you reckon Aisha might be?
I have often noticed you looking at me in a very familiar way. As though you know me. Or as though I remind you of someone you know. Is it true? Do I remind you of someone? Do I resemble a friend of yours? Is that why you agreed to help me?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I see. But it does not matter. I am no one's replacement. I am myself. And I shall be honored to join you. Perhaps one day you truly shall look upon me as a friend.
Oh, was I supposed to say no? I don't know.
That is my hope, at least.
We basically get Kiefer back, just the female version.
Now, shall we rest here until morning? The moon is very beautiful tonight. Nothing soothes the spirit like a night under the stars.
Isn't it like in the middle of the day right now?
And perhaps you could tell me of yourselves while we gaze up at the heavens. Tell me of your adventures thus far.
Yeah. Probably tell her about her great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Aisha and the party spend their first night together talking beneath the stars. Eventually, the gentle lapping of waves carries them off into the land of sleep. As the warm coastal breeze brushes against his face, meowmurai dreams of Pilchard Bay and Istard Castle. Then, morning comes.
Oh,
Good morning, meowmurai. I hope we are all ready to depart. Ah, nearly forgot. I have something important to give you. Another item that has been in my family for generations. I will put it in your bag for safekeeping. Got another fragment? I guess we would need to have one, at least. Now, let us depart. Thank you all for allowing me to accompany you. I'll do my best to be of service however I can. May the blessings of the roamers be upon us. Guess we're gonna go to the shrine. The career sphere begins to gleam with light.
Frankie!
Hi, can you hear me? You can, right? Hear me, I mean? I'm going to assume you can. Anyway, it's me, Jackie. Sorry that this is a teensy bit sudden, but I need you to come to All Trades Abbey right now. There's no time to waste, so I'll fill you in on the details in person. Can you come? Yeah, sure. That's what I like to hear. I always knew you had a good head on your shoulders, meowmurai. Then, without further ado, it's time for some good old-fashioned High Priestess magic. I've always wanted to try this little number. Well, here goes nothing. Abracadorway. Yeah, pals. It's nice to see you all looking fighting fit. Which is kind of sort of why I asked you here. It's about your vocations, you see. You remember I was trying to cleanse my spirit so I could learn how to make your jobs even more useful to you? Well, I've only gone and done it. My spirit's as clean as a whistle, and I can hear the voices of the higher power clear as day. Yippee! I know you're dying to find out what this means for you, right? Well, it means you can now hold 2 vocations at the same time. That's right. You can all moonlight your heart's content. Why settle for one job when you can have 2? Now you can be a dancing swordsman or a thieving pirate. Well, an extra thieving pirate, I guess. Anyway, the possibilities are endless. I know you guys will have a long way to go before you save the world and everything, but this will help you get there in double time.
Yeah.
I believe in you, gang. You can do it.
Hey!
It's about time we took the next step on our journey now, right? You know where we need to head? Yeah, sure. If you say you know, who am I to doubt you? Let's be off then. Oh, is the thing here? I think it's here. It's nice to have 4 party members again. Having only 3 was kind of a bummer. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Dragon Quest VII Reimagined running on Nintendo Switch 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.